So this is a large multi-lot facility. There are 5 lots. I was just in the loader, posted the large loader. You can see off to the other hand, there's my loader. Hopefully, we got the plow in view. Let me see. Maybe bring it a little bit more up. Try not to bring it too far up. This is a Fisher wing plow, minute to mount M2M. It's kind of garbage. I'm in a Ram 3/4 ton Dodge Ram. The truck's all right. 4-wheel drive, of course. I'm going to let my loader do some work over there. The wing plows are nice to scoop, but this Fisher, I've already broke a wing off this Fisher, just the way it's welded. Give me a seatbelt warning. I'm just not too overall impressed, I can say, with the quality of the plow itself. Basically, I snapped a wing off because it was rusted out, because the way they have it welded, it's welded in sections and not a solid weld. But I know people always have their opinions of plows. I would take a Western over this any day. And I, of course, am a proponent of V plows. I guess a wing plow is going to be better than the plow I was running last year. That was just, what was I running last year? Just a straight blade, little itty bitty straight blade. Push into the pile. So this is the lot. This is the smallest lot. The lot I just launched out of was small. Got a crisscross. You can see along this fence it goes up to the main building. Basically, I'm going to start taking swaths. We're bulking because it's half after midnight right now, almost 12:45. I'm maybe going to keep my wings out and go be very careful on this side. I'm actually going to retract my left wing so I don't bust it off on the curb. That's the one that was replaced, the driver's side wing. Basically, I'm going to get as close to everything as I can, and of course, there is a car in the handicap spot. Why wouldn't there be? Not in the handicap spot that's closest to anything, but just in a handicap spot. Getting traction control. Well, come on, put me in reverse then. We're going to have to bite off a little bit at a time. Nope. And we will just wing everything out. I usually start from the door and just wing out from there. I did have complaints about on this property that it was going too fast. I'm in this to make money, even though this is an hourly account. Like, I'm a firm believer in I'm going to scoop, bring back, centered, tap my brakes, slow down before I hit the pile, and come up before I hit the curb. There's not a lot of spot to pile snow on this side. This is another big lot. It's triangular shaped, kind of a right triangle from both front doors, which makes it a pain. But if you can get going in that same direction, you can really just start to move snow off and wing it off the edge. It's really coming down now. And there's a couple entrances. There's a back lot. So kind of just split each individual lot up and plow it like you plow an individual lot, basically. I'm going to come in and sweep in here, and then I'm going to come back that other direction. I'm getting some massive piles of snow already coming off my plow. Not going to be able to wing that much with this much snow at this facility or in this lot. I'm just going to have to start taking bites and scooping and running a scoop and just scoop and scoop and scoop. Otherwise, I mean, I can get some pretty big rows for that big front end loader, work as a team at some point, but already with 3 pushes, I'm running snow above the hood, and I'm going to just fill up this lot with snow. This one. They want it pushed back, but they just don't realize that there's not that much storage area to push snow out here. We'll get it done. What other interesting? So my wife is still pregnant, if you haven't got that, and I haven't really said on my channel, but we are expecting triplets. So that's kind of like the oh boy. There was some expletives said when I found out we were expecting multiples. It's kind of cool. Like, I am excited, but nervous at the same time. A lot of extra stuff comes in. There's a lot of extra worries when you have multiples over just a singleton pregnancy. She's been hospitalized already 2 times, maybe 3. She's had a couple of stays, at least. And I think we've been in like 4 times for different stuff and her not feeling well. And basically, but yeah, that's why my personal life has been super. I haven't posted a lot of videos. I've just been busy on the basement. That's why I've been doing my basement finishing project. Haven't really done a lot of gun videos. I got a couple projects like on deck ready to go, even order parts and stuff for stuff, but I just have not had the time to run and do some of this stuff and get some of this stuff done. They moved the piles of materials out here, so that's good. I'm going to straight push and just keep pushing snow on this to the end. I kind of problemed myself right here, but we'll be able to scoop some. Go ahead and scoop and run it off the side. Like I said, this is already rolling in big old windrows, but there's nowhere else to go with the snow, so we're just going to grab it and swoop it in here. I'm going to try to get rid of that big pile right in front of the walk first because I know they'll complain. Like, I was hoping to make that corner. A lot of times, too, when you get snow like this, it's fastest to not ever have to reverse, and it's better on your transmissions to not overheat your transmissions, especially if you're running something big that's like a dump truck full of salt. Back and forth and a lot of back dragging and stuff is going to really wear on your transmission, overheat it, cause you some issues with that. Come on! There we go. I got it. I got the big pile. Perfect. Oh, I don't even know how many years I've been plowing. I've been plowing at least like 7 forever. I used to do the shoveling portion, and that's kind of why I left the company that I was doing last year. So I ended up shoveling because I didn't have enough shovelers, and I really felt like the management staff there wasn't doing their part to do on my sites, or maybe just the general manager wasn't doing his part getting me staffed to need. And they would always send guys to do stuff on their job sites. I say their job sites, the other management job sites that were townhome accounts and not the commercial accounts that I hadn't asked me, well, you can do it. And, well, yes, I was fully capable of doing it. I was not really, well, I was willing to do it and did it and helped them on their sites when they were behind. They made bad calls in the 22-inch blizzard last year. I feel like I made calls, better calls. I was done. Had guys on site just continuing to move snow through a blizzard because you get these big snow events, especially at big commercial facilities. You just got to move snow, even townhomes and stuff. You just got to keep moving snow. It is what it is. Somebody's getting paid on it, I guess. At least your guys are getting paid. But yeah, I left them. I just wasn't happy with the management, quote unquote, team, and felt like I was the only one paddling the boat. And I said, screw it, I'm off the boat. Like, I'm out on my own, found this company. Unfortunately, I'm not salaried here, which I made more money in the summer. I mean, it is what it is. I would like to get back into management again, but it's just so much of a headache, and it's dealing with adult children every day of your life because they are worse and worse every year. Guys are definitely not getting smarter out there, and it just, I don't know. Some of these guys got no common sense. Just don't get stuff when you explain it to them even. I'm just going to start taking swipes. And then I'm going to run one random one in the middle to see how, because I'm going to have to start pushing to the other lot. It's a decent size, decent stack. I still think I can stack taller with, and they also said, oh yeah, get a bucket out here for your bobcat. I got no bucket out here. But I'll do one big push and then I'll let you go because I got to call my boss man, tell my boss man that he needs to get a skiddy operator in here for me, or it's the guy that didn't show up, because that ain't my problem. I'm just out here plowing on site. That's also not my problem. I mean, we haven't worked much over Christmas and stuff, so we'll get a little extra hours in for somebody not showing up, and then they'll bitch about it next week about not having any money, and I won't feel bad about it at all. Oh, you don't have any money? I got plenty of money because I went unplowed like the big boy I am. Yeah, they had a bunch of construction material plowed here or stacked here, so I can't, I mean, that's as high as I can get with the truck, but with the loader, we can stack back on this hill and really start to do it. But I will wing it out this time, too. Let's try to get the side view. Here we go. And I'm coming close to these curves, but not where I'm going to hit them. And I do go awfully fast, but I've done this so long, and you get your stick, and you know where your plow is. Like, my boss is not too happy about the wing falling off, but I shredded it was just shredded. Like, no biggie. We'll get you here. We'll be outie once again. Day after Christmas snowstorm. At least it didn't come on Christmas. Oh, shout out to the two peeps watching. Thanks, guys. I'm out.